Hi, it's Kim, and welcome to the weekly newsletter produced every Wednesday. This is from the hypertufagardener.com. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, and let's talk. Okay, it's time to start out and check everything this morning. Let me see how it's looking outside. It looks like we've had a little bit of the sprinklers go off. And my hostas are blooming. I hope that you're going to like my new format for a video newsletter instead of sending out just the feed of my most recent post. Oh, look, I have a little autumn fern that's trying to grow. I got that not too long ago. It tried to die on me, but I put it in the ground. It looks like it's doing pretty well. But I wanted to point out here out front, my blushing turtle. I had a post on that last spring, and I think it was a $1 pot of flowers that has completely engulfed this spot. That's a minimum of 3 to 4 feet wide there, and the flowers are just gorgeous. You can see how nice they look. Just a real pretty pink geranium-like flower, and I really love it. Few hosta growing in this area, and then it looks like it's about time to clean up and shear off the tufa pots out here. There's a lot of blooming that's finished up. This particular sedum sexangulaire has finished blooming, and all the little yellow flowers are finished. And basically, I just take some shears and give it a haircut. So that's what we're going to do there. And on a recent post, you saw that I replaced the little evergreen tree that was here and put a jade plant in, one of the crasula. But that is doing real well. I really like it. It looks like I've even got a little bit of new growth. Now this one is out where it gets in the rain. Little bit of plants there that I've got to deadhead. But it's doing real well. Even the ones that I planted here over the drainage are coming out real nice. There's a weed snuck in the, I forget which one that is. Looks like the Hispanicum right there. But that's looking real good. I have a giant simp here. Isn't that huge? I don't know what the names of those are, but that's almost the biggest one I've ever had. And it's got pretty large babies on it too. Crevice garden's looking pretty good. But there's quite a bit here that's doing well. Now it's supposed to be slightly cooler today than it has been. I know you'll probably be interested in my erodium and how well that's grown, along with the baby tears that are in it. Look how nice that looks. And so far, the little evergreen tree in it, this was a blue star juniper, I think. It's done real well. Baby tears, my cinnamon rescued baby tears, look how good they look. So, everything is doing real well out here. Hummingbird feeders. Don't see any little varmints out here waiting on me today, but I'm sure they'll show up again. But I'm going to show you some of the things in the basement that I'm going to be working on for Hypertufa molds. Now I have some plantings planned with some of my various succulents. I've planned for these 3 to be planted together in a pot. I thought this, I don't know, pearly essence of that one went well with the pinkish color in this aeonium, I think it is. And then these little jet beads, that dark green just seemed to go real well. Now I haven't decided what else I wanted to plant with them, if any, but these are really cute plants. You can see how this one has new ones growing all around it. But I need to get out of this tiny nursery pot. And then these are in one of the planters and in Hypertufa, but I want to put them together. I think they really look nice. This particular one has a real nice deep coral color, and I thought it would go well with the real green color of this. I think it's some kind of an aloe. Don't really know what some of these are. That has a real strange shape. So if you know a specific type of what that is, let me know. And then I'm pretty sure this is the ghost plant, the Paraguanese, Grapetopetalum Paraguanese. I want to put that also with this grouping. I thought those would look good together, along with maybe some others. But the plants that I am going to put together, I have quite a few, and we've really got a lot to get done. Look how pretty that color is. I really like that. Got a few dead ones, but again, this is in the tiny, tiny little nursery pot. This is the Echeveria Pearl von Nürnberg. It has a really pretty color. But now I have revamped my aquarium, and I may have a post on that one soon. The plants just really got way too big, too tall, and I had to revamp that. I put some baby tears in there and took out the creeping fig. I've got the creeping fig in a planter, but I also have to plant the baby tears. That little 4-inch pot of baby tears has gone crazy. I put some into here, but I need to get that and get it in a Hypertufa pot. I think it'll be gorgeous in Hypertufa. And I've got a lot of the little mini snake plants to plant too. But again, those are all things to get done, so watch for a post on those. Now, as far as some future Hypertufa boxes, I have this Sweet and Low box, and I thought it looked like a really nice shape for a small rectangle Hypertufa box. That could be a joint planter for a lot of different succulents, so I think I'll do that. And then I do want to make some hose storage baskets, and I like this big tub for that. That's a pretty large tub, probably about 15 inches across, and I think that'll make a really good hose storage where I can do that expandable hose, and it just coil down in there, and there'd be room to also put the nozzles. Different varied shaped nozzles can go down in there too. And last but not least is this one. It's a small, I don't know if that's a garbage can or what that is, but it has really nice ridging down the side, and that does continue on to the inside. So I think that'll make a really nice imprint on a Hypertufa box. What do you think? But that's the project that is coming soon. So you'll see that in one of the future posts. I really like the looks of those. That's 3 to be in the works. And you know my name here on the wall of my basement garden shop. Apparently I've changed into M's Gardens. No, one of the letters, finally, the little sticky pads on the back gave up the ghost, and I've got my letter to put back up again. Oh, sorry, I was using some tape. So I've got to do that, and I had a little casualty, made a little chip fall off, but I will re-glue that back together and get it stuck back up again. But meanwhile, I hope you've enjoyed today's newsletter, and I'm hoping to do this once each week and put out a newsletter of what's going on during this week. So please subscribe, and if you subscribe to the Kim's Garden channels already, thank you for that. If you're already a subscribed member of my website, thank you for that. But see you next Wednesday. Thanks for joining.